I'm listening to the players yell out, "Hoy! Hoy, hoy, hoy! Reload!" Hey yo, what up, killers? Welcome back to the COD Show podcast, Call of Duty News Update. I'm the host of the COD Show podcast, Diddy Onasis, aka Onasis. Kill him. That's right, Onasis. Kill him. Yeah, we're here today to talk about the Mordern Warfare beta week 1, and we're also going to get into weekend number 2 that's coming up tomorrow, starting tomorrow, Thursday. We're going to talk about that crossplay. All right, so let's bust it down. I'm going to give you a quick review of what I thought about weekend number 1. All right, I'm going to start off with the pros. I'm going to give you the pros and the cons of what I think, okay? This is just what my thoughts and what I think, okay? All right, I don't speak for everybody. But let's talk about it. Let's talk about the pros first. The visuals of the game. The visuals of the game was stunning. I enjoyed, and I kind of was in awe, you know, the way I have been in several other previous Call of Duty games. You know, we're out there sweating, we're out there running around. We never really get the time to actually check out the scenery, man. From Infinite Warfare to World War II, Black Ops 3, and of course Black Ops 4. If you take a minute to look around, man, you're gonna see some dope shit, man. The backgrounds are animated. Even the way you come into the game, you're delivered with a helicopter. I had a helicopter lift on some of them, some maps, and you were delivered by a tank or truck on the others. I can't remember exactly the details, but anyway, the visuals are dope. That's definitely a pro. The guns look great. Another visual. The guns look fire. They sound fire. The characters. Let's talk about the characters. The detail of the characters. No bunny suits. No man. Nobody's dressed as a bear or a big ass turtle. No summertime outfits. All right. No summertime. What's my man's name? No summertime Crash. No summertime Prophet. Okay. All right. And again, I want to go back to the visuals of the guns. The guns look realistic. It looked like something that one of my cousins or my uncles would have back home. You know, we old country boys, man. We'll have anything in the tuck. But anyway, let's talk about some of the cons. Oh yeah, my bad. The kill streaks, the score streaks, the kill streaks. They call kill streaks in this game. The kill streaks. I love the kill streaks. But when I get into the cons, we'll talk about it. Matter of fact, let's talk about it now. First con, the kill streaks are dope. The chopper gunner, what is it called? The VTOL. Man, the personal radar, the personal helicopter drone that you have, that's a personal radar. The UAV looks good. What else? I didn't get. I got a chance to get into the highest score streak that they unlocked over the weekend, which was like Saturday or something like that. I got into it, or might have been Sunday, but I couldn't get any kills. And here's the first con: too many damn buildings. It's too many buildings on the map. Okay, which we'll talk about the map layout. The map layout. All right, let's check out this picture. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. The map layout. As soon as you step out of the spawn, it is. I mean, you have eyes on you from every angle, bro. What can we do about that? You can't do shit but be on your P's and Q's as soon as you spawn in, bro. But the map layout, multi-layered maps, okay? You have floor 1, floor 2, you know? I think one map had like a 3-story building, maybe. It was a staircase, you can go up multiple levels of the floor. Windows everywhere. No way that you can constantly get your run and gun on with those type of map layouts. Those 4 maps, maybe 3 out of the 4 maps were very, very difficult to get your run and gun on. I think the other one, the map that you can really get your wiggle on was Gun Runner, maybe. I can't remember. Dark areas on the map or in certain spaces, very dark, very, very hard to see, no matter how you tweak your display or your color area. Very, very hard to see. Okay, difficult. It was difficult to call in streaks, to cipher through your streaks. Say you got the UAV and you had the personal radar or personal UAV unlocked, locked and loaded, ready to go at the same time, it was a little hard for me to hit the D-pad, I think, then scroll down, you know what I'm saying, to try to cipher through the streaks. You know, you get shot in the back real quick doing that. It was impossible to maintain a party, bro. Super hard to maintain a party if you were in a party of more than 2 people. After every game, you had to restart your party, regroup, play another game, rinse, and repeat. Man, that was a pain in the ass. Let's talk about the recoil. Fresh out the box, the beta, the recoil in the beta, it was crazy. It was very, very, very difficult to play this game at level, going into level 4. When you started to play around with your class setup, you started a gun from scratch. I started off with the AK-47. I was so glad when I reached like level 6 or 7 on that AK-47 to get some real attachment to reduce that recoil or steady out that aim. Because look, man, I'm coming from BO4. I'm used to getting laser-like accuracy. That gun had a lot of bounce. It had more bounce than Vince Carter, fam. So the recoil was a major con. But to counter that, you had to grind your ass off, get your levels up on that gun, get to level 30 so you can unlock anything that you wanted. Well, what was unlockable in the beta to actually get some attachments on that weapon to steady that aim and get some of that recoil smoothed out. All right. Reloading was crazy, especially after you kill someone and the gun was nearby. Once you reload, you hit I think it was square to reload. You're picking up somebody else's weapon, bro. You're just picking up somebody else's weapon. And then you had to be ready, because 9 times out of 10, somebody's little butt buddy was on your ass. So if you picked up someone else's weapon, it could have thrown you off a little bit. I died a couple of times like that. But understanding the gunsmith, that's the next con. Understanding the gunsmith. Again, fresh out the box, when you're getting ready to at level 4, when you're getting ready to create your custom class, navigating and understanding that gunsmith, boy, it's so much in this. So much does so little. So many variants does. They do so little to the weapon to make changes, man. And every attachment that you put on the gun slows down your mobility. I guess that was a part of making the game real or whatever. But every attachment that you attach to the gun kills your mobility, bro. So but I think it was some things that you can counter that with. I can't remember, but every attachment that I put on the gun, straight up, mobility decrease, mobility in the red. I put on the underbarrel, suppressor, stock, maybe not stock, I can't remember, maybe stock. I think stock did something else. It didn't increase your mobility. I might be wrong about that, man. Let me know in the chat. Moving on from the gunsmith, the players and the way the movement system is similar to World War II, but you have the slide. All right, World War II had the dive, but the players run, move, and sound similar to World War II. That's Call of Duty World War II. Okay, and I put that as a con because that was not my favorite Call of Duty, but I'm listening to the players yell out, "Hoy! Hoy, hoy, hoy! Reload!" Sounds exactly like one of the World War II characters, bro. That's pretty much it for my review of the pros and the cons of the Modern Warfare beta weekend number 1. All right, before we move on to talk about Modern Warfare weekend number 2 with crossplay, let's see what Twitter had to say about weekend number 1. Let's talk about it. Let's check it out. It's Twitter, baby. All right, can y'all see that? I hope y'all can see that, but if you can't, man, my bad. I'm gonna read it out to you. Let's take it to the Twitter feed. Okay, all weekend on my timeline, you know, I was going back, checking out what guys had to say or what the community had to say about the Modern Warfare beta and its release. Okay, This is a few hours after the game was released. This is at 5 p.m. my time, 5 p.m. The Call of Duty Twitter page. It wanted to do a poll. It wanted to do a poll. It asked us, or it asked the community, what was your favorite map on the beta so far? The options were Granza Raid, Azir Cave, Hackney Yard, and Gunrunner. The community responded with 33% voting for Gunrunner. That was the most, 33%. But if you scroll down under this poll or post, you know, you'll see the community responding in kind to their own thoughts. Has nothing to do with maps. They were giving Call of Duty Twitter their opinion. As you can see, my opinion on the maps. Bulldoze all four. All right. Martin Martinez. He gives his critique. Worst spawns, fix them. Another guy, Jalen Myers, mini map. Another dude, Steven Scarborough, it won't let me play, so I don't know. Fucking noob. Another player, X, the mini map. Another player, the mini map. Here's another guy, Mike. Everyone crying about the mini map. He has a little clown face. He doesn't really care about the mini map. The mini map. Again, the mini map. All day, all weekend long until I think Sunday was it Saturday when they popped the mini map back into, well, not back into the game. Players were giving their opinion. Really raising real hell about this mini map issue. I didn't care. You know, either way, you know, I kept a UAV up. I play hardcore, fam, so I kept a UAV up. It really didn't matter to me whether they had a mini map up or not. But I'm a hardcore player, so I'm really used to those type of circumstances, man. Didn't really bother me, but the community did speak. Mini map. All right, crossplay. So let's get into the details of crossplay. All right, this is straight from Charlie Intel. My guy, Charlie Intel. Salute to Uncle Charlie, man. Keeping us informed. You heard? All right, straight from Uncle Charlie. Here are some details of crossplay and how it will work during the Modern Warfare beta. Number one, you can opt in or opt out. All right, and this means in Modern Warfare, players can choose to enable crossplay, allowing players to play with friends on all three platforms, or offer them a chance to opt out. So if you want to play with your friends on Xbox or PC or PS4, combine the parties, you can opt in or opt out. If you want to stay in your particular lane, which is me, for example, PlayStation 4, I will be opting in or out. So I would choose to opt in on that option. The visuals, I do not know yet. I do not know how this would look and how user-friendly it will be. All right. Number two, a COD account is needed. So an Activision COD account is needed if you don't know what that is. So if you want to party up with your Xbox friends, your PC friends, if you're on PlayStation, you will have to have an active COD account, which is an Activision COD account. All right. Matchmaking and balancing. You can decide to use keyboard and mouse on PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. You can decide to use a controller on PC. PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC players can all play against each other, provided they all utilize controllers or all utilize keyboard and mouse. You can place into a lobby where there are no controller scheme filters, allowing you to play with players using both controllers and or keyboard and mouse across up to all three supported platforms. Plus, with the additional of crossplay, we anticipated that players should look forward to even shorter lobby wait times. Matchmaking balancing. Here's what I've heard. what I've seen from around the community, and I think the crossplay live stream that happened yesterday, they were saying that this is a good thing. Crossplay is a good thing because it will lead to less lobby wait time and more players on the particular on these particular servers, that will eliminate the lack of lobbies or lobby wait time. Now, the quality of the lobbies, that's a different story, bro. Just like, yet again, we will have to see what this thing looks like tomorrow when we get it hands-on access. You know what I mean? Cross-play applicable modes. Cross-play supports all multiplayer modes in Modern Warfare. There are no plans currently to support ranked play or competitive tournaments. These are just a few of the highlights. Today at I already said that shit. We already talked about that. So they're saying that crossplay supports all multiplayer modes. So all modes, 2v2, 10v10, 6v6, 20v20, ground war, all supported by crossplay. Okay, so those are the details that I've had thus far about crossplay, and so you already know, man. So if you don't like it, you can opt out or opt in. That's a major key. That's a major key. I hope that works. But actually, how will you know if someone's in your lobby with mouse and keyboard, or from Xbox? They're saying that it's identifiable. Those players are identifiable by the input device that they're playing with, or the console that they're playing with, or PC that they're playing with. So it'll be the icons will identify us. All right. Hey man, I'm down to see what happens with this, bro. I'm just down to see what happens. Got to get the visuals, man. Let's talk about the world's first Modern Warfare nuke uploaded on YouTube. Now, I don't know if this guy, Optic Karma, salute to Optic Karma, give him a straight up big ass Diddy bomb. You heard? Optic Karma uploaded the first Modern Warfare nuke, or the official first of Modern Warfare nuke, man. I was still at work. The game had probably been released for like an hour, maybe 30 minutes, when I came across this feed on my YouTube or Twitter. Was it Twitter? It was CSN Gray that actually brought it to my attention. CSN Gray, salute to CSN Gray. All right, the world's first nuke by Optic Karma. Let's check out his reaction.
Tactical nuke, baby! Horsey, where you at? Where you at, Horsey? Let's fucking go!
Straight up, man. Straight up. Salute to Optic Karma, man. The world's first nuke. Salute to all of the community, man, that have been posting their nukes. I think the next one I saw after that was damn, who was it? I think it was Korean Savage, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, salute to all the real killers out there, man, doing y'all thing. Okay. But anyway, but I ain't gonna hold y'all. I think that's it. That's a wrap. That's a wrap for this segment of the COD Show podcast, Call of Duty News Update. All right, Modern Warfare Beta Edition. Next week we'll be back with the Modern Warfare Weekend number 2, Beta Weekend number 2. We're gonna rehash. We're gonna review. We're gonna talk. We're gonna laugh. We might cry, because I cried the first 15 games of the beta, baby. But it's all good, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. And as of course, like, comment, and subscribe to this channel if you like what you see. All right, appreciate it. And as always, I'm gonna close it out. It's been your guy Onasis, man. As always, live life, show love, be great, and always keep the kill feed lit. It's been your guy Onasis, the COD Show podcast. Peace, 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 peace. Killer.